Let's start. Today we will discuss about caste and class. What is caste and what is class? There is, are they the same term? Are they a different term? Caste and class. What is the difference between caste and class, mainly? Yes, we start with difference and then we will see what uh, distinction, what they are. So, um, caste is, caste. What is caste? Any example of caste? Yes. Any example of caste? Yes.
Yes, sir. So there are lots of caste in every community and every religion, right?
Yes. But name any caste.
Sir, in Muslims like Ansaris and
Yes,
Qurayshis.
yes. And if we talk about Indian society, there is another thing, Varna system. The Varna system is a bigger term, and caste come under the purview of that is Varna system, and caste is inside that. The subgroups of Varna system: Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra are major groups of Varna system. Four major groups of Varna system, hierarchical group of Varna system, and is caste are subgroups like Yadav, like Pandit, like um, Kurmi. So, so caste is the major difference between caste and class. Is we are discussing about mainly difference between caste and class and what they are. The major is caste is static, fixed. Caste is fixed. Class is not fixed. Class is dynamic. So static, fixed. Though, um, as we say that they are static and no mobility is allowed. But through Sanskritization, a limited, we have discussed Sanskritization before. Through Sanskritization, at least a limited social mobility is allowed. So, caste is fixed, class is not fixed, class is dynamic. So, from where the class comes, what are the main elements of class? How you define class? Yes, class is mainly based on social status and economic status. What your achievements are, social status is. What is social status? Yes, what is social status? What do you understand by social status? Yes, yes, yes. What do you understand by social
Level of
status?
social value
Yes,
of a
yes, Shahriyar.
social value of a person.
Social value, social place in society. What weight your voice carries? What weight your voice carries? Clout, status in society. What is your clout? What is the weight of your voice? Clout. What is a clout? Okay. What is a clout? What his or her weight in society? What weight her or his voice carries in the society? What is the clout? Clout, you know. Yes, cloud. What is the cloud? And role and niche. What is the cloud? Caste is hereditary. You are born into a caste. Though theoretically and ideologically, uh, Varna system works on what occupation you choose, but in reality, it doesn't work like that. Uh, Actually, your Varna decides your occupation. Your occupation doesn't decide your Varna. Although, in theory, in principle, your occupation decides Varna. Okay, so class is dynamic and comes from social status and economic status, and vertical mobility is vertical mobility is allowed. In caste, vertical mobility is not allowed. Vertical mobility is not allowed. It is static, fixed. If you are a Brahman, you are a Brahman. Okay. So vertical mobility is allowed. And in class, vertical mobility is allowed. If your money or social status or your post increases, your class changes. Doesn't it? Yes. Yes. Rehan, what is the difference between caste and class? Yes. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Do you hear me? Yes, Rehan.
Yes, sir.
So caste is static and class is flexible or not static, dynamic. So vertical mobility is allowed in class. And class comes from economic status and social status. Class comes from economic status and social status. Caste is mainly dominant in India. Caste system is very dominant in India, and class system is very dominant in Europe. And it is all about superiority and inferiority. What is your place in the society? So class and caste are different terms. We have discussed kinship before, and class also depends on your occupation. Class comes from your occupation. What your occupation is, what you do. What do you understand by occupation? What is occupation? Yes, what is occupation? Yes, what is occupation? Yes, occupation is your job. What type of job you do? Your job. What is the occupation? Is your job, right? And class depends on your wealth. If you inherit some wealth, a parental wealth, then it changes your wealth. Sometimes your social class depends on your race. Yes, you know race. What is race? We have discussed it earlier. Yes, what is race? Class also depends on race and some privileges. Some privileges are there for some people. For some people. So privilege, wealth, occupation, economic status, their social status decides your class. And caste,
Assalamualaikum, sir.
Assalamualaikum, How the class is decided? Sorry, caste is decided. Caste decides on the basis of your heredity, where you were born.